From desert to smart city, Kuwait's Silk City project. Imagine standing in the middle of a vast desert, then suddenly seeing a futuristic city rising out of the sand. Skyscrapers, green parks, high-speed transport, and smart technology everywhere. This is Kuwait's Silk City project. But can a desert nation truly transform itself into one of the world's most advanced urban hubs? Stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating global stories. For centuries, Kuwait was known as a desert land, a country that gained its wealth from oil and trade. Today, however, Kuwait has set its sights on something much bigger. The Silk City project, also known as Madinat al-Hareer, represents one of the most ambitious urban development projects in the world. Its goal is nothing less than transforming Kuwait from a desert nation into a modern, smart city powerhouse. What is Silk City? The Silk City project is a planned megacity in northern Kuwait near Subiya on the shores of the Arabian Gulf. Covering an enormous area of about 250 square kilometers, this city is designed to accommodate around 700,000 residents. It is not just about creating buildings and roads. It's about building an entirely new way of living, powered by technology, sustainability, and innovation. Silk City will include residential districts, business centers, cultural institutions, universities, medical complexes, and even a financial hub that connects Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. The design aims to position Kuwait as a central gateway in the region, supporting both trade and tourism. The iconic Mubarak al-Kabir Tower. One of the most striking planned landmarks in Silk City is the Mubarak al-Kabir Tower. Designed to stand at 1,001 meters, this skyscraper would become one of the tallest buildings in the world. Its symbolic height is a nod to the legendary collection of Middle Eastern stories, 1001 Nights. This tower will not only serve as a residential and commercial space, but also as a symbol of Kuwait's ambition. Imagine standing at the top, overlooking the desert, the sea, and a city built from scratch. It's a true vision of transformation, transportation, and connectivity. A key part of Silk City's design is its transportation system. Modern cities often face traffic jams, pollution, and inefficiency. Kuwait aims to avoid these pitfalls by building high-speed rail, smart roads, and a direct connection to neighboring countries. The highlight is the Sheikh Jaber Al Ahmed Al Sabah Causeway, one of the longest sea bridges in the world, which already connects Kuwait City to Subiya, where Silk City is being built. This bridge reduces travel time and serves as the backbone of future urban expansion. Inside the city, plans include driverless cars, smart traffic management, and eco-friendly public transport systems. The goal is not only convenience, but also sustainability, reducing emissions and energy waste, economy, and trade. Silk City is not just about luxury or futuristic design. Its deeper purpose is to reshape Kuwait's economy. For decades, Kuwait has relied heavily on oil revenues. But with global energy shifts and the rise of renewables, the country wants to diversify. By creating a financial hub and logistics center, Silk City hopes to attract global businesses, investors, and tourists. The city's location at the northern tip of the Gulf makes it a natural connection point between China's Belt and Road Initiative and the wider Middle East. Foreign investment is a huge part of the plan. Kuwait envisions partnerships with China, Europe, and other Gulf countries to help fund and operate parts of Silk City. By doing so, it positions itself as more than just an oil exporter. It becomes a global service and trade economy. For the local economy, this means more jobs, more business opportunities, and a chance for young Kuwaitis to work in industries like technology, finance, and tourism, rather than only government or oil sector jobs. Smart technology everywhere. What makes Silk City truly stand out is its vision of being a smart city. This means that technology will be woven into everyday life, from energy systems to healthcare. Imagine living in a place where AI monitors traffic flow, where buildings regulate their own energy use, and where data networks make life smoother for residents. The city will feature smart grids, renewable energy sources, and green technologies. Homes will be designed for energy efficiency, and waste management will follow a circular economy model. Even healthcare will be digitized, allowing for faster, more effective medical services. Green and sustainable living. Building a massive city in the desert naturally raises questions about the environment. Kuwait has faced challenges such as water scarcity, dust storms, and rising temperatures. Silk City aims to tackle these through sustainable design. Plans include large green spaces, parks, and artificial lakes to cool the environment. The city will use solar energy, desalination plants, and modern irrigation systems to provide water and power. Rather than being another concrete jungle, Silk City wants to serve as a model of eco-friendly urban living in the region. A major challenge will be balancing the city's energy needs with climate goals. Building in a desert requires enormous resources, but the use of solar farms, wind energy, and green architecture could make Silk City an example of resilience against climate change. If successful, it may inspire other desert nations to rethink how to grow cities without sacrificing the environment. Culture and education. Another core element is culture and knowledge. Silk City is set to host cultural centers, museums, and theaters. It also plans to include top-level universities and research centers. The idea is to attract not only workers and investors, but also artists, scholars, and innovators. This focus reflects Kuwait's desire to build a city that is not just about business, but also about identity. By blending modern architecture with Middle Eastern traditions, Silk City hopes to create a unique cultural destination. Education will also play a critical role. By investing in research hubs and international universities, Kuwait hopes to prepare the next generation for industries like AI, engineering, and renewable energy. This ensures that the city not only imports expertise, but is also growing its own local talent base. Tourism potential. With its futuristic skyline, luxury districts, and cultural attractions, Silk City could become a major tourist hotspot. Travelers from around the world may be drawn not only by its skyscrapers and shopping malls, but also by its beaches, sports arenas, and events. Tourism isn't only about leisure, it's also about conferences, exhibitions, and cultural exchanges. Silk City could host international events that bring leaders, innovators, and businesses together. This could turn Kuwait into a meeting place for the East and the West. If successful, it could place Kuwait on the global tourism map alongside Dubai, Doha, and Riyadh. This would be a significant step for a nation that is still relatively unknown to international visitors. Challenges ahead. Of course, a project of this scale comes with enormous challenges. Building a city of this magnitude requires billions of dollars in investment, careful planning, and political stability. Some experts have raised concerns about whether the timeline and financing are realistic. There are also environmental challenges. Can a desert city truly remain sustainable, especially with rising global temperatures? And then there is the issue of population growth. Will enough people move to Silk City to make it thrive, or will it risk becoming a ghost city? Critics often point to other mega projects around the world that promised a lot but struggled to deliver. Silk City's success will depend not only on money, but also on long-term planning and global cooperation, symbol of Kuwait's future. Despite these challenges, the Silk City project represents a vision of transformation. It demonstrates that Kuwait is considering life beyond oil and is prepared to invest in a future economy founded on trade, knowledge, and sustainability. For many Kuwaitis, the project is not only about economic growth, but also about national pride. It is a chance to showcase their country as an innovative leader in the region. Silk City, if completed, will stand as proof that even in the harshest environments, human creativity and ambition can build something extraordinary. From a desert plain to a shining smart city, the story of Kuwait's Silk City is nothing short of remarkable. But here's the question: do you believe such futuristic mega projects can succeed, or are they too ambitious for today's world? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more stories about global transformations.